Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Today we're going to be going over why I might be maining Artemis. So if you guys don't know, let me fix my controls because my controls are broken. If you I'm dying. If you guys don't know, at Winter Champs I actually played Artemis quite a bit, especially against I tried it against Phazon. I used Artemis to beat Meow XD. And it's definitely a pick I was really practicing and playing. I won some community tournaments with the Artemis. What is this person doing? Dude, we're in experimental. What are you doing? Why are you doing this in experimental? Okay, I'm leaving. It's experimental. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Artemis lately just to get the good practice and whatnot. But also, I truly think Artemis could be one of my mains going forward, potentially. And I'm going to be explaining why I'm not playing her in the next tournament, but why I really could be playing her going forward in the future. If you guys enjoy this type of stuff, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. Why are people disconnecting in experimental? And dude, I just want to play experimental. I just want to play experimental. I'm probably going to be playing Artemis in the future. Let's go over why. So, first of all, Artemis is a high-speed character, and speed is one of the most important stats, especially for winning neutral. And Artemis allows me to win neutral easier than a lot of other Lance legends. For example, Scarlet and Roland have 5 dex, they have 5 speed, or even 4 speed, depending on the stance, or if you're not using a stance on Scarlet, it's 4 speed. But with that all being said, Artemis's 7 speed, again, makes it very easy to win neutral. Not only that, but Artemis's side sig, if I'm not bad like that, it's broken. It's one of the best Lance sigs in the game. Is a sig one of the more broken sigs in the game? No, it has issues. And one of its issues is the hitbox is still fairly small. So players can literally just jump over and punish. There's ways to adapt to this, what's the word? To the signature, right? It's not like an absolute broken signature, but it is still phenomenal, and it gives Lance a grounded kill option. Like, you can see it's still missing in situations like that. But yeah, it gives Lance a lot more grounded dominance. And in this current meta right now, ground control doesn't matter as much as it should. You're able to, especially with weapons like Axe, to reset neutral very easily with like moves like Axe Downer with very little commitment if you miss. You got tons of momentum, and that guy could have made that back, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, tons of momentum and stuff like that. So if I win ground control, Axe players, and with current weapon tosses as well, it's very easy to reset neutral. Not only that, but there's maps like Mammoth that make it like, I don't know the word for it, but like advantageous. I don't know. It gives players advantage for not being on the stage. For example, if you're on Mammoth, right, and you don't have a weapon, to get a new weapon as quick as possible, you need to lose ground control and jump into the air and go like 10 feet in the air. So yeah, on Mammoth, you really need to get out of advantage state and go into disadvantage state to get a weapon spawn. But then also when you're in disadvantage state, you can still be in an advantage state because you have good options, right? Like, if you're on Axe, right, and you're in disadvantage state, so being in the air, you still have Axe Downer to reset and win neutral with. And arguably, Axe is easier at winning neutral when it's in the air than it is on the ground because of how broken there and there is. Honestly. So, the fact is, on Lance right now, is if you win the ground control, that's nothing. You're in better advantage state for not winning grounded, right? And players in disadvantage state can build up more damage on Lance. Lance doesn't have anything that covers straight vertically. So Axe players are able to aggress me and then just downer, even though I'm the one on the ground. In my opinion, I think Brawlhalla should be like... okay, aggressing is is a term I shouldn't have used there, but like, Brawlhalla should give advantage to the player that's more on the ground, in my opinion. Yes, having anti-airs is definitely important, but currently on Lance, I can win ground, like, I'll pressure somebody grounded, they'll jump up and away, and then they're in advantage state because of the options they have. It's really bad, especially because weapon throws make it even easier for that kind of stuff. So the current things that are being changed when it comes to the dodge timers, when it comes to Axe getting nerfed, then with weapon spawns, and then with weapon throws, all of these things and these changes will buff Lance inherently. Like, they'll make ground control more important, which Lance is very good at. So I'm very excited for these game mechanic changes. But another thing to keep in mind is once those game mechanic changes happen, killing on the ground is going to be a lot more optimal. Players jumping my side sig, like if I spam this, look at this. See how he's jumping to engage? Like, I'm going to spam this even more. Let's see if he adapts. Okay, he's not trying to adapt. He tried to punish me grounded there. That was dumb. Okay. What he should be doing is jumping over it and down airing me, honestly. And if a player starts doing that, then they're going to, like, they're going to lose. When you jump in the air, they're going to be in more of a disadvantaged state. So, going for, you know, we'll go next game. Let me explain my thought process a bit more. Okay, so again, with these game mechanic changes and prioritizing ground more often and making it more essential to use when winning, it's going to make sense personally for me to pick a legend that allows me to kill grounded, allows me to win neutral easier, and allows me to just, like, have a ton of speed and strings. Like, Scythe is a very good string heavy weapon. When the dodge timers change, strings are going to be a lot easier on weapons like Scythe, because you're able to keep people in them for a calculated amount of time instead of guessing, did they touch the ground or not? Did they touch a soft platform and I give them a grounded reset or not? Like, stuff like that, right? So I'm very excited for these game mechanic changes, but not only because it's going to buff Lance, but when Axe and a Hammer get nerfed and we go back into a string-heavy weapon meta, dude, I'm going to be able to hit Scythe combos in tournament. Like, that's going to be hype in my opinion. Currently, I have an issue with, like, learning how to hit optimal combos on Scythe, but if that dodge timer gets changed to be more consistent, it's going to make it a lot easier for people to realize when they can and cannot follow up on Scythe. And it's honestly going to be great. I'm very excited to be playing a string-heavy weapon alongside Lance with a kill option, and I think Artemis could definitely be my main for potentially around BCX time this year. That's just a prediction. We'll play it by ear. For now, when Axe and Hammer are in the meta and those game mechanics and map pool isn't being changed, then it doesn't really make sense for me to be playing Artemis. I give an easier time both winning neutral, or not winning neutral, but I have an easier time of losing a disadvantage, or winning in disadvantage state on Macho Man than I do on Artemis. But there's definitely going to be a lot of changes that lean my decision to Artemis more and more as the game progresses this year. If you enjoyed this video, if you understand what I'm trying to say, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. If you're an Artemis main, let me know down below why you main Artemis. This is why I'm probably going to be maining Artemis if these game mechanic changes progress and my theories are correct, which they're sound. They have evidence to back them up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video.